Hey, and welcome back to Tuesday, listeners. I am Katie, this is Ryan, and we are excited, guys, to break down some of the important parts that's important to the real estate world, I should say, of the big, beautiful bill. And today is part 2 of our 4-part series. Take it away, Ryan. We are talking about mortgage insurance.
Yeah, we talked about mortgage interest last week, and mortgage insurance is another provision that has been updated. So the bill, it reinstates and makes permanent the deduction for mortgage insurance premiums, or PMI for short, just kind of like the mortgage interest that we were talking about. So mortgage insurance is usually required if you put less than 20% down on a home, or if you have a government loan, like an FHA or USDA loan. So this deduction was previously available, but it had expired after tax year 2021. And we've had some clients that even said they were impacted by that. So if you make under $500,000 as a family per year, you can now deduct this again. So it's back on the table. So let's say, I was running the numbers here on a $400,000 mortgage with 5% down. That will equate to about $1,800 a year in mortgage insurance. So that's about, $400 to $500 in actual tax savings. So it's not much, but it's something, every little bit helps. And, just a reminder, for buyers who maybe have lower credit, you typically do have higher mortgage insurance. The lower the credit, sometimes the higher the rate, the higher the mortgage insurance. But you could deduct more, actually. So let's just say, for example, you go with an FHA loan, and you have $200 a month in mortgage insurance. That's about a $3,000 deduction. So that's about $750 a year in tax savings. So just kind of, breaking it down a little bit, that's kind of an idea of how much you could save with this deduction back on the table.
I love that. And I agree with you, Ryan. Every little bit helps in this day and age. So that's awesome news for our homeowners out there. And if you don't know what PMI is, guys, we had a video come about a year ago with what PMI is. And if you missed that, I have a link to that in the show notes here. So really easy peasy for you to click on that and learn from Ryan what PMI is, and then come back to the show and watch it again and make more sense. All right, guys. Thank you again, Ryan. Stick around. We will be back next week for part 3 of our 4-part series, breaking down what's important to our homeowners and our home buyers, home sellers about the big, beautiful bill. We'll see you next week. Bye,
Thanks,
Ryan.
everyone.
Looking for the right home loan can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Ryan Gilliam, an Arizona native with 20 years of experience helping families find the best mortgage solution for their needs. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or refinancing, I make the process simple, stress-free, and tailored just for you. I help you access better rates, offer guidance tailored to your goals, and make the mortgage approval process easier every step of the way. Your best mortgage starts with the right partner. Let's make your home goals happen.